welcome back to my channel. So we have Elizabeth with us today, little Miss Ellie here. I wanted to change her out of these jammies and put her into play clothes. She wants to play. So I thought I'd film it and share it with you guys, and at the same time I would answer the tag questions that have been going around and everybody's been answering. And so yeah, while I change Miss Ellie here, I'll answer the questions. And so, question number 1. Have I ever co-slept with one of my reborns? The answer to that is yes. My reason? They keep me company on days that, sometimes that I need it the most, and sometimes my kids are snuggled in their bed sleeping already, and I'm not gonna wake them up to come keep me company, so I grab one of the babies. I'm a night person. I have a lot of trouble sleeping at night, and sometimes I just accidentally fall asleep with them. So yeah, the answer to number 1 is yes. Let's take this off there, girl. Yeah. There we go. Number 2. I'm afraid to add up the money I have spent on reborn clothes and accessories. No, I'm not afraid to add up the money because I am not a crazy spender. I am what a lot of people would say one of the most responsible people on earth, and I say that because I've been that since I was very, very young. I had to be super responsible from very early on because both my parents died, and so did my grandparents and my little brother, and so I was left with a 9-year-old little brother and a 1-year-old baby, and I was 16 years old. So I had to grow up really, really fast. I had no family or friends. It was just us. I fought in court to keep my brother for an entire year, and because I was 16, I was, a minor, but I was a mommy, and I believe God does things for, there is a reason, and everything in life happens for a reason, and I strongly believe it is God's doing. And God knew I needed to be a mommy at that age, because it was because of that I was able to keep my little brother, because I was legally an adult, because I was a parent, and that allowed me to keep my brother. So because of that, I know I went far from the question, I'm sorry, but because of that, I had learned to be super, super responsible at a very, very young age, and I am still very responsible with money. Even till this day, I'm a single mom, and I have to be that way, right, Ellie? Yep. She has to be that way. And so the answer is no. I'm not afraid to add up the money. I always go out with a plan. I know what I need. Even if I want to splurge on something, I make sure I have the money and I can afford it. Number 3, if given the choice between attending a large social gathering or spending a quiet evening at home, which would I choose? Very easy. I am somewhat of a loner. I've always been that way. And I like being home. I prefer being home with my kids, and I don't know, something about groups of people, and I love getting to know people, and stuff like that, and I enjoy social gatherings. Just that if I had to choose, I would choose being home, because that's just more the type of person that I am. Okay, number 4. In the event of a fire, would I try and save my dolls before vacating the premises? Close your little ears, Ellie. No. Because I have children, of course, my first instinct is going to be to run and save my children. Let me start putting her close. God bless them. May that never happen. But in the event of a fire, I have a dog also that, and I have myself to save, because I would never want my kids to grow up like I did without parents. My kids right now only have me. And if, God forbid, I would fry trying to save a baby, then my children would be left alone. And no way. However, if it was something manageable, or my kids were all safe and it wasn't that dangerous and my dog was out, then yeah, I would save my babies. I would grab for them. Yeah, I think I would. Okay. Number 5 is, it doesn't happen often, but I wish I could go back in time before I knew about reborns. No, I would never want to go back before I knew about them. If anything, I wish I knew about these babies way before I did find out about them, because they mean a lot to me, not just because I collect them, but because I paint them. And for me, they serve a bigger purpose. They help in many, many ways. And that's what they are to me. So, no, I wish I knew of them before I even found out about the babies. Number 6, I would be willing to lose a friendship if that person challenged me about my hobby. Very easy to answer also. Yes. I am, like I said, somewhat of a loner, so I'm very skeptical with trust because of many, many reasons, not just because of my childhood. And for reasons that I may never be able to speak about. And so choosing friends for me is difficult because I have a trust issue. Because people can hurt, and I believe if someone's your friend, why would they ever challenge you over a hobby? Now, I could understand if something bad was happening to me, or I was, God forbid, taking drugs or something that was hurting me. Then, yeah, I could understand a friend trying to intervene and, challenge me or threaten me with our friendship or losing our friendship if I didn't stop or something. But a hobby, something that I love and enjoy, that would just be mean. I mean, in my world anyway, you don't have to like the dolls or my hobby, but you do have to respect me. That's above all else. And if a friend would challenge me over these babies that, to be honest, at this point in my life are, what brings me comfort at times more than people, at times. But if somebody were to try and come into my life right now and do something like that to me, I wouldn't want to be friends with a person like that. Period. You can break out. Don't let the door hit you on your way out, because I could care less. To me, that wouldn't be a friend. Friends don't do that. You don't have to like my dolls. You don't have to agree with my hobby. You can think I'm weird in secret. But in my face or disrespect me in any way? Absolutely not. I have zero tolerance for people like that. I am a very nice person, but have a very short fuse. And I'm not very forgiving. I got tired of that. Being too forgiving sometimes, can screw you over. And so, yes, I would be willing to give up a friendship if they challenged my hobby. Absolutely. Unless, like I said, it was something major, you know, something because somebody was trying to help me and for the good, and then okay, but not just because they thought the babies were weird or I was nuts for spending so much money in the hobby or all the things that people like to say that don't understand this hobby. Yeah, I don't have time for that. I have too many bigger things in my life and issues, and to even give, you know, that a person like that time. There we go. She looks so pretty. And so yeah, those are my 6 questions. I know I jacked them. I butchered. Let me say butchered. I butchered those questions, but I think I somewhat answered them, a bit too extreme, I think, but I think you guys get where I'm coming from. I have to put my brace back on because my hand is starting to hurt. So yeah, there goes Miss Elizabeth Rose. That's her name. She has a pink giant rose with, oh God, this little girl is so heavy. She was weighing like 7 pounds, I think. With her little bunny. She loves her little bunny. We gotta figure out a name for the little bunny. But she is so freaking cute. Oh, I forgot her socks. Those are not your socks. Why didn't you tell me? I thought you could talk, Elizabeth. That's what your sister says. You take my phone and you call her. Let me find out. She has really big feet, which I love because, oh my God, socks and shoes and everything fits her so cute. I don't know how well you guys can see her little feet, but she has really cute veins. She looks so real to me. I know she doesn't come across, especially with the lighting here, but she looks really real. I've taken her to Target and Walmart, and oh my God. People, I know that half of us look at me like I'm nuts for having a baby not in a car seat. But they must think like, oh my God, look, that woman, she just putting her baby with just a thin blanket inside that cart. But the reactions that I've gotten with this baby, oh my God, I wish that I would have had them filmed. Elizabeth is all ready to go play with her play clothes. I hope I didn't, I know I may have butchered a lot of the questions or may have gone off topic, and I'm sorry for that. I can talk sometimes. I'm a talker. But I think you guys get, you know, more or less where I'm coming from, and I answered honestly, that I can say. But yeah, Elizabeth is all ready to go play with her little bunny who still needs a name. Right, Ellie? Your little bunny needs a name? She is gonna sleep with me today. She looks so cute. And so yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching and listening to me ramble and go off topic. Hope you guys found it at least a little bit interesting and got to know me a little better. Hopefully that. And thank you for keeping me company for a little while we change Ellie here, right, Ellie? Can you say bye-bye? Bye, everybody. Babies don't talk, right, Ellie? You can't talk. No. All right, guys. I hope everybody's having a good evening and has a wonderful night. And we, the babies, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.
Stuck in a daze, I can't escape, cause all I think about is you. Baby, this distance is the only thing that's holding